Welcome back to my channel Math School. In today's video, let us solve question number 9 from exercise 11.1, chapter 11, Introduction to Trigonometry. In my previous videos, I have completed examples 1 to 5 and questions 1 to 8 from the same exercise. If you have not watched these videos, do find the link in the description box below or click the I button above. So now quickly let us begin with the video. Question number 9 from exercise 11.1, chapter 11, Introduction to Trigonometry says, in triangle ABC, right angled at B, if tan A is equal to 1 by root 3, find the values of sin A cos C plus cos A sin C, and second part of the question is cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. So again, this question is very much similar to our previous question. So let us first write down what is given in the question. So they have given us tan A is equal to 1 by root 3, and also they have mentioned in triangle ABC, which is right angled at B, we have tan A is equal to 1 by root 3. So here let us find out the trigonometric ratio for tan A using the relationship. You have to remember this relationship, that is PBP divided by HHB. So here the trigonometric ratio for sine is perpendicular by hypotenuse, cos is base by hypotenuse, and tan is perpendicular by base, and the reverse of this is equal to cosecant, secant and cot theta. Now since they have given us the value of tan, we will find out the trigonometric ratio for tan. It is perpendicular by base. So here our perpendicular value is 1 and base value is root 3. Perpendicular value is 1 and base value is root 3. So we have to consider a right angled triangle as mentioned in the question, which is right angled at B. So we will name this triangle as A, B and C. If angle C is the acute angle, which we have to consider always acute angle to be at the base. So the side opposite this acute angle will be the perpendicular, side along this acute angle will be the base, the side opposite the right angle triangle is the hypotenuse. So here perpendicular value we know, which is 1, base is root 3. So we can find out the hypotenuse value by applying the Pythagoras theorem to triangle ABC. Write down applying Pythagoras theorem, which is given by hypotenuse square is equal to the base square plus perpendicular square. Here hypotenuse is AC, so AC square is equal to base is BC square plus perpendicular is AB square. So since we have to find out the hypotenuse, so AC square is equal to the base square or root 3 the whole square plus AB square is 1 square. Here the square and square root term will get cancelled and we will be left with 3 plus 1 square is 1. AC square is equal to 4, or AC will be equal to square root of 4, that is nothing but equal to 2. So here our hypotenuse will be 2. Now we have got all the three sides of this right angle triangle, so that we can find out other trigonometric ratios, that is cos sin A, cos C and cos A, cos C and sin C value. Now according to the question given here, we can find out the trigonometric ratio. Now let us first solve the first part of the question here. So the first part of the question is given as sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. Now here you can observe that we have to find out sine and cos value considering two different angles, that is angle A and angle C. So we have to make sure when we find out sine A, angle A is the acute angle, and when we find out sine C, angle C will be our acute angle. So accordingly we will draw the triangle first here. Since they have mentioned that we have to consider a right angle triangle which is right angled always at B, angle B will always be a right angle triangle, and depending upon the acute angle we will name this triangle. Now let us first find out here sine A and cos A value, where we will consider our angle A to be acute, right? So whichever angle we are considering to be acute angle, it has to be at the base. So we will name this angle as A because it is at the base, and here corner will be angle C, right? So this is angle A is acute angle now. So side opposite our acute angle is perpendicular, side along is base, and the side opposite this right angle will be hypotenuse. This we already know. Now coming back to our main figure, using this figure we will write down the sides of the triangle. The side AB is equal to 1, which is the base. Then side BC is equal to √3, which will be a perpendicular, and the side AC is our hypotenuse, that is fixed, that is equal to 2. Now using these sides we will find out sin A and cos A value. The trigonometric ratio for sin A is perpendicular by hypotenuse. So here our perpendicular is √3 and hypotenuse is 2. Similarly we will find out cos A value. Now our trigonometric ratio is base by hypotenuse for cos A. So our base is 1 and hypotenuse is 2. So in this equation we found out sin A and cos A value. Now we will find out cos C and sin C value. Okay, so cos C and sin C value. Now if you observe, our acute angle will be at angle C. We will draw a right angle triangle accordingly. So we will have a right angle triangle, always it is right angled at B, and our acute angle is angle C now, which will be at the base, and this will be our angle A, right? So the side opposite our acute angle is perpendicular, side along is base, and the side opposite our right angle triangle will be hypotenuse. Now looking at our main figure, we will write down the length of the sides. So the side AB is 1, side BC is √3, and our hypotenuse is fixed, that is AC is equal to. Now we can determine the cos C and sin C value. The trigonometric ratio for cos is base by hypotenuse. So base value is √3 and our hypotenuse is 2. Similarly sin C will be perpendicular by hypotenuse. So here our perpendicular is 1 and hypotenuse is 2. Now we have found all these 4 values of sin A, cos C, cos A, sin C. Now we will substitute in this equation and find out its value. So what is sin A? Sin A is given by √3 by 2 into cos C. Cos C is also √3 by 2. Plus what is cos A? Cos A is 1 by 2 into sin C is also 1 by 2, right? So what is √3 into √3? So multiplying any two root terms will give you the term inside the root itself. So it is √3 into √3 is 3 divided by 2 into 2 is 4 plus 1 into 1 will be 1 divided by 2 into 2 is 4. Now you can see the denominator is same, so we can add the numerator. Denominator is 4, so 3 plus 1 will be also 4. So 4 divided by 4 is equal to 1, cancelling this 4 and 4. Similarly, let us find out the second part of the question. Second part of the question is cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. So here what is the value of cos A? We have already found out, it is 1 by 2 into cos C, it is √3 by 2 minus sin A is √3 by 2 into sin C is 1 by 2. Simplifying further, √3 into 1 will be √3 by 2 into 2 is 4 minus √3 into 1 is again √3 divided by 2 into 2 is 4. So we have here plus √3 by 4 and minus √3 by 4, which will cancel out and the result will be equal to 0. Right? So the first part of the question answer is 1 and the second part of the question answer is 0. You have to just consider the acute angle according to the question. Here we have taken acute angle as angle A and then we took the acute angle as angle C. So accordingly you have to change the figure and bring the acute angle at the base, and then you have to find out the respective trigonometric ratios. So this is how we solve this problem. If you have any further doubts, you can comment me below in the comment section. In my next video, I'll be solving question number 10 from exercise 11.1, chapter 11, Introduction to Trigonometry. So till then, do like my video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button below to get the latest updates of my videos, as I'll be completing the whole syllabus for class 10th SLC Insert Math. And also do watch the related videos of chapter 11, Introduction to Trigonometry, shown on the screen. Thank you.